Hello again, traders. Right, this is a little bit of an impromptu video, so apologies if it doesn't feel very structured. Not that any of my videos do, but if I don't make it when I think of doing it, I won't make it at all. So it's about trading stocks on the European session, as it were. You know, almost everything on Twitter that I can see is trading the US session, and that didn't suit me, to be honest with you, purely because the time of day. I mean, I'm so used to finishing by about 8:30, 8:15 in the morning. After the, in fact, earlier than that, I used to cut off at 6:55 to be precise, 5 minutes before the Frankfurt Open. Out and done. So sometimes it used to mean a 4 o'clock alarm call, but I did that for years and years and years and years, and then lockdown started, COVID and all that, and it changed my whole life. And I should say that I had no clue about stocks at all, didn't even know it was a thing, to be honest with you. How stupid is that? Because I was so into FX and all the commodities on that side of things. So the stocks has been a massive learning curve, but I'm glad I've done it, because I've proved to myself 150%, if that's a thing, that you can trade the stocks in exactly the same way, using the exact same tools as I do on FX, and that for me is fantastic. So it means we can trade everything, 365 days a year, cryptos at the weekends, and as you know, if you look at a few of my videos, cryptos, I traded New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, Christmas Day, Boxing Day. The volatility was amazing. The patterns were exactly the same. Everything worked exactly the same. There is no need for ambiguity. There's no need for worrying about whether it will or won't work. It just follows the rules. That's it. End of. So back to these stocks. So basically what I'm finding, I learned from options traders and scalpers on the stock trading side of things, from mostly the Strat, to be honest with you, and there's K, and there's also options trading Chick, I think, as well on Twitter, all making bundles, scalping stocks as opposed to investing, should I say. So, and one thing they used to say was, look, you know, find your trade, be out of the trade, 20 minutes, let things settle down after the open, do your scalp, and then tomorrow's another day. And the same thing can be applied to the Frankfurt and London stocks, in that you, what I do is I've done my trading, had my breakfast, whatnot, and 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock comes around. If I remember, because obviously I'm only demo trading these at the moment, then I'll open the stock charts and I fly through them looking for stuff like this. So I'm looking for all green, preferably high numbers. This is looking good, actually, so I'll go and have a look and see what that is. I have no clue. That's how stupid this is. I have no clue what these tickers mean, most of them. Some of them I do, of course, but I don't care. I really don't care. There is no need to do your fundamental analysis. I'm getting I should think if I concentrated on this, get a few losers, but that's because I've just jumped in and I'm just messing around with really with the spreads, with the position sizing and stuff like that. But even that, I'm getting 98%, one loser out of 10 or whatever, and I know I could get 100% win rates out of these if you take your time, if you concentrated on it. And the beautiful thing is, and this is what I haven't sort of mentioned on Twitter until today, and that's why I made this video, is that really and truthfully you could open your charts at 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, find the direction of the movements for that particular day, using all the usual suspects, your big candles, your dragon reversals, the 2B reversals and all that lot, and hit the trades. Momentum, it works perfectly. So does the TMA slope that's down here, but I won't go into that. Forget that arrow, it's based on another chart entirely. But as you can see, the template, you don't need to do anything. Literally, the SS, the support and resistance indicator, which is this thing here, it's pushed through, it's come back, it's continued up. This is the new day today. That's what the white dotted lines are. And combined with this, so I've got it set up, so I've got, I'm doing A to Z and all that sort of thing, and I was just looking at an IBM thing based there, so that's nothing to do with what I'm talking about here. But yeah, set them all up, look for red or look for green, and so rand, whatever that is, and you can see you've had a 3CR here, a push up, pull back, continuation. Using every time frame, we've got all the other rules that fit the bill. They seem to work better on stocks than they do, well, easier, let's put it that way. They're clearer. They tend to just move one way for that particular day. Obviously you do get sideways days, but then you would have the RSI that would keep you out of trouble. So it's that simple, just flicking through, set it all up. You know, I've made videos. Here we go again. It's just smashed the automated support and resistance, supply and demand indicator. You can see here it's tested, and well, this one was probably produced as a result of this, to be honest with you. So what can I say, really? I would be remiss if I did not bring it to your attention, because I know not all of us have much time to spend in front of the charts, and this literally, I suppose if you worked a full-time job, you get to your office at 9 o'clock or whatever, or 8 o'clock in the morning, have your coffee and tea, do a bit of work, get your tea break, and you can open this up and you could potentially find a perfect trade, or three, and find one every day. I can't see a downside to it, to be honest with you. So let's see if we can find. There's no shorts, so everyone's buying at the moment. Of course, when I'm looking for reds here. Same process applies as it does to FX as well. When all of this is boring, in other words, you haven't got a high numbers and perhaps a full dashboard, if you like, a full row of green or red, then you just wait for it to do that. So we've got the US market opening up now, so if I could be bothered, I have set up these dashes for the US, but I've forgotten what templates I set them up under, so apologies for that. But the point of this video is to show you that the template is golden. It is absolutely priceless in my opinion, and remember, if you're new to what I do, everything is free. Absolutely everything is free on my Twitter feed, and as I say, I would be remiss if I didn't bring it to your attention. My whole aim in life is for you to avoid getting scammed. I've paid for stuff that I didn't need to pay for. I've been scammed, but not that much, to be honest with you. You know, traders that said they were the real deal, when really, in fact, they couldn't trade to save their life, and they just spent their life selling other traders stuff, much the same as all these guys with 100, 200, 300, 500k followers do on Twitter. They are all complete, well, yeah, wankers. There's only one word for them, really. They are not doing anyone any favours but themselves. So, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day, and any questions, put them in the comments. But please remember to use search on Twitter, on my feed, the Refined Search, and on my YouTube channel, Refined Search, on my stuff, to find anything you should need. But this is worth the effort, in my opinion. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.